Breadcrumbing is the art of feeding morsels of hope to another person that a relationship might be in the cards with no actual intentions of giving them the whole loaf of bread. If you're on the receiving end of these kinds of teasing, it can really screw with your head. Just like the story of Hansel and Gretel, the breadcrumbs in your story are useless to creating a trail, and you'll end up lost and wandering around the woods without being able to find your way to your intended destination. So, the sooner you learn to recognize the signs, the better you'll end up. You'll save yourself a lot of wasted time and energy hanging on to something that's just not going to happen. Okay, so how are we spotting these breadcrumbers? Breadcrumbers are the individuals who initiate contact but never engage you in honest conversation. They'll like a handful of your photos on social media. They might send you a video of like a cat or something without a message, or they'll tag you in random posts. They won't reply to you when you make comments or reply back to them sending you things. The breadcrumber is always in control of the interaction between you and leaves you often at a loss as to how to engage them in more conversation or how you can pique their interest. Think about the random notifications with their names attached that always come when you start to forget about them, as if they knew that the connection was light and was about to dim out, and they had to brighten it back up. Being breadcrumbed is not only frustrating, but it can also lead to a lack of self confidence and questioning why the person doesn't want to make any lasting connections or meet up for a face to face or go on a real date or have a meaningful conversation. You may even start thinking that it's something wrong with you or something that you did and spiral into a self deprecating negative self talk. Now you find that the breadcrumber has not only created self doubt, but they've also begun to create a negativity in you that will impact any future relationship you find yourself in. In many cases, this type of tease and release could cause some serious issues like loneliness or depression, with the person receiving breadcrumbs unintentionally sabotaging other potential relationships whenever the crumber rears their ugly head. There's two different ways that you can look at someone who breadcrumbs. They could be self centered, enjoy the ego boost of your attention and knowing that they have you as a backup option, or they have some serious self esteem issues of their own and need to feel wanted by others, not caring if their wants cause detriment to the people that they're breadcrumbing. It's possible that you have spread around a few crumbs yourself without even realizing it. But keeping someone on the hook to make yourself feel better is very selfish. Whatever the motive is behind it, it doesn't even matter. It's selfish. Breadcrumbing isn't necessarily a romantic trend. You could be breadcrumbing your friends or family with comments on their status updates or vowing to meet up soon but with no real intentions of following through. If a few late night likes are beginning to haunt you, the best thing you can do for yourself is to simply not allot that person any of your thought space. You don't have to be a great detective to spot the traps that many people fall into, but it's often harder to spot and snap out of the cycle in your own lives. And if you're brave enough, you could also acknowledge the leading on. If you then apologize, it may be awkward, but you'll both be better off in the long run. If you are unfortunate enough to have a breadcrumber in your life, draw the line and stand on it. Take back control of your life and don't allow them to invade your headspace. You deserve someone who can't wait to spend time with you and actually spend time with you. As much as technology has made way for the breadcrumbing trend, it also provides you with the tools to stop breadcrumbers in their tracks. They're called privacy protections, and they exist for a good reason. So take full advantage of all of your blocking options. You don't need a time waster. Spend time with people who you actually enjoy and who enjoy you.